All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate the love this morning in chat. You are looking at the NBA player models, officials, top left, player props right here, donuts right here, and VIP overall. $100 better is the example here on the season. Officials, this is game sides, money lines 49 and 41. Or again, the sooner you let go of records mattering, the better off you're going to be, honestly. It's the most irrelevant thing in sports betting, recapping. Anyways, you're up 8.75 units on the season through, is that 27 days? Here's where it gets real nice, though. Player props are absolutely insane. 56 and 34 for you record keepers. That's about, 61% hit rate. Not too shabby. 13.55. 13.56. Let's round up. 13.56 units. Been absolutely nuts. Quick math, 33 and 9 for 18 units profit last 10 days. Pretty crazy. And, we talked about it in the beginning of the year. We were dialing in the model. You needed some data. And look, it struggled in the beginning. There's no data. New rotations, new teams, everything, right? Well, now we've got the data. Now we know the rotations. Now we can project minutes. And it's been absolutely wonderful last 10 days. So much profit on the season, if it matters at all. I am 42 and 26 for 9 units profit. Overall, you'd be up 31.32 units just playing my picks, my model props, my model officials. 31.32 units. That is for the NBA. That's 27 days, something like that. Whatever the days total is, I think it's 27. So about, 31 units in 27 days. So a little over a unit per day is what you'd average. It's not a ton of volume. You're looking at 90, another 90, 70. So 100, 230 plays over those almost 30 days. So you're looking at like 7 bets per day total. And I think that's a problem for a lot of people, betting just 7 bets per day. I do. I think a lot of people struggle to be like, all right, I got, today I've got 3 in play and that's it. And you have trouble. It's like, you're like entering them all. It's, 9:30 in the morning. You're locked in. And then 3 o'clock rolls around. Like, all right, now what? All right, let me make this parlay. 5 o'clock rolls around. That's an interesting post. I like that. 2 more plays. By the time 7 p.m. tip-off hits, you've got 10 plays. Half of them are parlays. The day got away from you. You don't know what happened. It's a big problem for a lot of people. And that was a conservative example. Honestly, I know a lot of people, it's like I had posted 3 for the entire week of NFL, and then my models ended up having 11 more. That was 14 friggin' plays. That's an absurd amount of volume as it is, in my opinion. All right. And it went well. It's gone well so far. I think overall it's up like 1.71 units for NFL this weekend. I can't speak for everybody. And I'm fairly certain that not everybody has had that experience. NBA yesterday, games, I believe, went 2-2, and then the player props went 2-1, and it pretty almost a wash, like 0.2 units profit or something like that. I think honestly, like people, I think the start of this show is I just wanted to kind of put it in your face, that teaching you and educating you and trying to get you to have perspective and to set your priorities is always a super important thing of this show. We're going to dive into the NFL stuff for Monday Night Football. I've got picks. I'll tell you who I think wins the game. I have a spread I like. There's 2 player props I like for the game. I think we could probably build a parlay. I've got some talking points for NBA tonight. But really, I opened up this introduction a little different than normal. I'm not interacting with anybody here on YouTube yet. I am really just I'm up in front of the classroom, so to speak. I started the show off today like this because I want to get you thinking about how you're approaching betting on sports. It can't just be all willy-nilly. I'm doing this, and that for this reason, and that reason. You have to go into each and every day treating it as just another day of betting. Sunday was just another day of betting that just happened to have NFL and NBA on it. It's not NFL Week 11, 50 bets deep, 10 parlays. It's just Sunday. Sunday has football on it. Today's Monday. It's got football and basketball and NHL, right? So approach it as just, it's another day of betting. I am not going to go crazy. If I'm struggling, I'm going to play the model, the player props, the donuts plays, whatever it is, whomever you like to follow. Might not even be me. And that's it. That's it. Try to go through your daily betting journey with horse blinders on, because you see all the pretty flashing lights. This, Twitter account marketing like crazy. They've grown to, 100,000 plus followers for a reason, because they're really good at social media and marketing, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, they must be incredible at betting on sports. All right. Don't get content creators twisted with actual sports bettors. Okay. I think sports bettors can be content creators, but I think there's a fair amount of people out there who are great content creators, maybe not betting on sports the way they should. So, horse blinders, focus. Every day is just a day in betting, and bet responsibly. There you go. All right. The most boring possible intro possible. I understand, but I want you to be successful. And there are ways to profit in sports betting daily, or week over week, month over month, and year over year. And that's the goal. I mean, that's the whole reason why I'm here on YouTube, is to try to hopefully help people out and learn how to better themselves as sports bettors. Okay. Chat, I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in nice and early, and thanks for sitting through that different type of intro, probably uncomfortable for some people to hear. We're going to be looking at the Cowboys and the Raiders today. Let me refresh here. This has been sitting here for quite some time, which means we might not even have the updated lines. There we go. All right, so we've got the Cowboys. Now, this is the game by game view. So the Cowboys are at -3.5. That is the best possible line with the best odds at +109. That's Profit X. If you like the other side of things today, Raiders 3.5 to cover at home on Monday Night Football, -110 on Flip. We've got an interestingly high total, and I think a lot of that has to do with the Cowboys and how bad their defense is. And I'm going to tell you what, my friends, oh my goodness. This game, I think there are ways to probably play some bet. We're going to talk about NBA. Let me slide that over. We're going to talk about this one, and we'll have, let's leave DraftKings open. How about that? There are some spots to target tonight for sure. I am a little concerned about this. That's an absurd total for a 3-7 and like a 2-6-1 team. Or 3-6-1 and 2-7 team. Like that, what are we thinking here? I know how bad the Cowboys defense has been. Literally the worst in the NFL. But on the flip side of things, the Raiders are a bottom 3 offense across like every single metric. Third down conversions, time of possession, points per game, yards per play. Their rushing yards per game over the last month is like 52 per game or something, dead last in the NFL, averaging 2.5 yards per carry. Like, they are horrific. And how are they going to take advantage of this? I get it. They're home. It's Monday night. It's still the Raiders. It's not like they've improved their pieces. They've got Bowers, they've got Jonty, but then they've got Geno, and maybe one of, or if not the worst offensive line in the NFL. Now the Cowboys, their biggest weakness was not their offense. Offense has been pretty good this season. It's been their defense. Horrific, right? Well, what did they do over their bye week? By the way, they are coming off a bye after 2 tough losses to the Broncos and Cardinals on Monday Night Football at home. That was embarrassing. They are now coming off the bye after trading for multiple defenders, including Quinnen Williams, one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL. I've got a feeling tonight that the Cowboys have come off the bye after improving their team through trades and potentially maybe not being able to outright fix their team or fix their defense, but coming off a bye and being in a better spot defensively against one of the worst offenses in the NFL. I like the Cowboys. Listen, you could buy a half point, whatever, -3, -3.5 now. I like them at -3. And I will also share this. The model, and let me bring it up for you. I'm happy to do this. I could literally care less at this point. We are so late in the week. The model this week had the Cowboys -3 as the second best spread of the week. Cowboys -3, second best spread. And the top 5 did pretty well. Patriots have covered. Lions should have had a chance to cover that. That PI was garbage. End of the game. That was a ticky-tack foul. I tell you that. That penalty was garbage call. Cleveland covered and Niners covered. So, like, the top 5 did it pretty well. Cowboys -3, I like. And I think, honestly, I think they handle business tonight. I do. They're a top 5 money line play of the week for the money lines as well. So I don't know. I just like this a lot. I like this spot. The rankings like it, and I like it. And I think honestly, they just improved their defense enough. And they have Overshawn. Overshawn's back this week as well, potentially. So the Cowboys, I want to say fix their defense. The Cowboys have improved their defense. They're coming off a bye week. They're a healthier team, and they're facing a crummy Raiders team. Give me the Cowboys -3, -3.5. If you want to buy the half point, I don't blame you. I don't mind the -3. Actually, I like the -3 much better. And the Cowboys outright, I think, win this one. So there you go. You have started the show off with me, not as I see somebody stop telling us what to do. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I wanted to lead off the show with some food for thought. Like, I want you guys to succeed. I want you to succeed. And I could come on this show and, like, content for clicks, just fire off, trendy content that probably grows me more on all platforms but doesn't actually help you win in the long term. So I understand it's uncomfortable. Not everybody wants to hear it. Sometimes students need a lecture, says Stevie B, and that's kind of the goal like I want. And it's not going to hit for everybody. By the way, a lot of people, it goes in one ear, out the other. A lot of people, they're like, what's he talking? I literally could care less. Right. And that's fine. But there is I don't even know if it's a majority. There is a portion of my viewers that tune in to my videos and my live shows because they are trying to improve their sports betting knowledge, approach, process. And if I can contribute to that, I think that I've done my job, even more so than a pick or picks like you will get in today's show. You've already got a couple for the game itself, and you'll get some player props here soon as well. I just want you to be better. I want you to be better, and I want you to be profitable. Thank you, Carson. Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you. If you all could like that show before we go deeper into all of the picks, please do me a huge, huge favor. Like the video if you are an OG. If you're new, subscribe and like, and hopefully you stick around. I'm here 7 days a week on YouTube. Live shows Monday, Thursday, and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. And then you get videos on literally every other day. So I definitely try my best to make sure that I am lining your pockets and at the very least, hopefully providing you some education. Thank you very much for this very nice comment there, Rising Sun. Shows I care. Yeah, I mean, I want people to win. This is the thing about sports betting. It's, I came from the daily fantasy sports sector, and it was tough, right? Because I give out this advice, I give these the information, the insight to allow people to make informed decisions, but ultimately we are against each other. Anything I talked about on those videos, anybody else who's listening in my old company, it was them versus each other and versus me, because only a certain amount of people could win. On these videos, my goal is to not just inform, but to educate, because we are all together against the books. Like, my info doesn't hurt me to give it out. It's a much different space. So if I can give you the approach that is my bread and butter to being a long-term profitable bettor, and some of you soak it up and then apply it, oh my goodness, I'll never stop trying to do that. I'll never stop trying to do that. T-Sox, good morning, my friend. A lot of people are like me and bet discipline during the week, and then Sunday the D-Gen sometimes takes over. Yeah, I hear you. And it still happens to me too, and I've been doing it for a very long time. I find myself an extra $10 on this parlay. I'm sitting around on board, so I use this random forced, has to be a plus 300 parlay, 4 legs. Like, come on, man, those are built for you to be a losing sports bettor. Sweet 10% boost, like, I do it too. It's hard. So, to an extent, it's me trying to I remind myself as well to just be smart, just be smarter, and do better. Do better. VIP since September, says Michael. Appreciate you. Thanks for the comment here. Started with 200, went to 3,100, took out 16 hundo, keeping 1,500 as your base. Big leap from a $200 bankroll. 30 a month seems too good to be true. Took a bit to get disciplined, not going to lie. Michael, that's a great comment. It does. Absolutely difficult to buy into the donut strategy. And it's honestly not the donut strategy. It's just a disciplined sports betting approach. But in Discord, people are like, try the donut strategy. So here I am referencing it like that. Straight picks are king. Parlays are for fun. You pay the bills with the straight picks. You get to have fun, scratch the itch with the lays. 95% or more of my money weekly goes on to straight bets. You can't go broke making a profit. And while the profit is slow, it's steady. And long-term, it's profitable. I showed you the Google sheet there. You know, a lot of people, I'm telling you right now, like a lot of people day to day, they'll put down 4 or 5 bets. They walk away with 1.7 or 1.3 units, whatever the average is. And they're like, that ain't a lot. You know, I only bet $10 a pop. Okay. So you walk away with $13 a day on average. Profit, right? And you're like, okay, whatever, you know, do that for a month. That 1.3, 31 units, okay, times $10. You're up $310 over the month. That's pretty good. For a lot of people who bet $10 per bet, you'd be up $310 playing just NBA for 30 days. And I get that a lot of people, it's like from day to day, it's not a lot. You're right. It's not. It's a slow increase. But after 30 days and you're up $300, are you still betting 10? Maybe now you're betting 11, maybe 12, maybe 15. Okay, maybe 20. And then the next month goes up 30 units. Let's say it does again. Well, that's a $600 month. And then 60 days later, you'd look back and you're like, man, when I joined, I was betting $10 a pop. Now I'm playing $30 a bet in month 3, and I'm up $900. The interest, the interest on your initial monthly investment into joining the VIP starts to compound on your return. I'm telling you right now, a lot of people just don't have the perspective or the right train of thought. You just don't. I only bet $5 a day. I see this. I had this debate. It wasn't even a debate. I had this conversation inside Discord. And I know I'm going off the rails here. I'll get back to Monday Night Football. I really want people to learn. I want you to be better sports bettors. You know, if someone was saying, I bet $5 a day or $5 per bet, and I just can't make that much money doing all straight picks. And like, I had to I took 10 minutes out of my time to try to belabor a point to them and get them to wake up, you know, because you can. In fact, if you had taken the Donuts picks, Donuts NFL models, and the Donuts model props for NBA, $5 per 31 units, you would have profited $155 over the first 27 days. All right. That $5 better, like my only reply should have been, hey, have you won not doing what I've said? How's your last month gone? How's your NBA season through 27 days? Is it working? If it's working, then we don't have to have this combo. If it's not working, stop doing the same thing and expecting different results. Take that 5, be disciplined. It's so hard. I get it. You're up 155. Hey, guess what? Maybe you're feeling comfortable now. You're doing $7 per. You scaled up. Now your unit's $7. Next month is $30, 30 units times 7. Now you're up $210. Oh, you're feeling pretty good. Yeah, you're up $360 on the season. 2 months of action. Your 7 becomes 10. 10 becomes 20. 20 becomes 50. 50 is 100. It might take a year. Might take 2 years. But think of this. Do you plan on betting long term? Well, now why aren't we making long-term decisions? Is this just something you're trying for a week, a month? Are you like, I'm going to try betting for a little bit? Okay, well, then I understand. You might be struggling. But if you're like, this is fun. I want to make a little money. I think I could have fun doing this. I'm going to bet whether I'm a VIP or not. Well, okay, then. Start making long-term choices. you're going to be doing this indefinitely. Well, what are we doing here? Why are you betting with no strategy and doing it in a day-to-day? Mitch, that $5, I'd rather put into a plus 1,000 parlay. I can make more money. No, you can't. You're going to lose 9 of them. You finally win your 10th one. Guess what? You broke even. Huh. Math. $5, 10 lottos is $50 investment. You finally win your 10th one. You return $50. Guess what? You broke even trying to get that big return. Meanwhile, you had done bet at straight picks. You won 60% of them. You're walking away with profit over those 10 bets. That was a long sidebar. I just want people to profit, man. What's up, life? Wasina? Learning so much about betting thanks to you. Been donating so much with random parlays. No strategy. I've learned so much. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. I got you. Go Nuts, a good nickname. Donuts community versus the books. That's right, man. Can't wait to join. You need to get disciplined. I hear you, Craig. Listen, I'm not trying to sales pitch. VIP link is down below. If you want the help, if you want to outsource your time and energy to somebody who does this for a living, I got you. I got your back. But I honestly, this show, these picks, everything here on YouTube, I just want you to learn. I want you to be able to go off on your own and be profitable. Sign up if you want. But that's not the goal here. I want you to get better. I want everybody to get better here. Started with 400 when I started with Discord, now plus 1,500. Definitely worth it. Join now. Appreciate you, Hector. Thank you very much. Quick question about VIP. Does it roll over automatically each month? Will I get notified before the month expires? Notification-wise, I'm not sure how they set it up on their Stripe, but it's a renewal. It's any subscription product to the gym, to Netflix, to YouTube. 30 days, it renews. You can control whether you want it to auto-renew or not. You can cancel on your own by going to your profile. Ain't nothing different. You're doing something right when your name is a strategy. That's really funny. You need that big pop, the thrill of it. Well, here's the thing, Deontay. A lot of people do, right? And you can have that. I like it too. But, for instance, my $100 bets, $100 better is up $3,100 through NBA. While I'm doing that, I'm also parlaying things for very small amounts. Like yesterday, the 3 NBA player props. I had like $10 on it, like a 3-leg parlay, like big deal. That's a nothing burger. When my $100 will return me 90, I'm willing to give away $10 a day parlaying the prop picks. Just one parlay. Hey, if I have a mega sweep that day, great. I went bonkers. If I don't, okay, I'm out 1/10 of a unit. Was new to sports betting, went on an immediate hot streak with parlays. Happens to a lot of people, by the way, in the beginning. Going up 89 in the first 10 days using free info. Lost 30 on your own. Knew something had to change. VIP had you at plus 104. Woo! That's a banger. Let's go, Jason. Got to figure out how to use Discord the right way. Are you all in VIP making straight picks? I'll let them answer, but most of this show so far has been talking about, appropriate approach. Straight picks are king. Yes. Good job, Dustin. You nailed it. Worrying about a $5 unit or a $10 unit is so silly because you can just multiply it times the unit profit and start doing your own math. You at $10, me at 100, same exact ROI at 31 units profit. Same exact return on an investment. It's a percentage. Good for you. Can't go broke making a profit. No doubt about it. Hey, let's go, Jason. $5 better here, up 80 units in 6 weeks. Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't know about that one, Craig. I'm a little concerned about this game, Cowboys. I think that defense has improved over the bye week. Those trades are big. Quinnen Williams is a big one. And on the flip side, it's the Raiders, Ugh. What's up, Goku? I've been a VIP a month. I don't know how to use the Discord. So there's a channel inside Discord, literally in the start here section that says Discord tips. Give that a read. Give that a quick look. It actually has a photo and everything of like how to mute channels, how to turn on alerts for different channels. Ultimately, I can't teach people how to use Discord. I gave the tips. Hopefully that helps people. I would spend some time YouTubing it. Best practices for YouTube, how to mute channels. Like, I did my best giving people Discord tips, but ultimately, can't teach somebody how to cook. I can give a recipe. I can give guidelines. But you want to get better at using something, I would Google it, YouTube it, things like that. Yeah, so I can't help with that either. That's your Discord account. Maybe if your cell phone sounds like it's already verified with another account, so attach that other account or use like a family cell phone on this new one. Yeah, I at some point in almost every single one of these Monday live shows. This is very specific to the Monday show. It's not Thursday for Thursday Night Football. It's not Sunday for Sunday Night Football, but it definitely is a Monday thing because after Sunday, a lot of the Sundays were profitable. But I see a lot of people did not profit through NFL Sunday. So yeah, I talk about it a lot because I want people to end up being profitable, and they're just not being profitable because there's no discipline with NFL. It's very specific to NFL. Here's what I'm trying to convey here. It's like, here's the weekly NFL profit. This is NFL, okay? Some are big, some are small. 48.96 units on the NFL season through 11 weeks. That would be through moneyline officials, through spread officials, through the donuts picks officials. Again, 16 units profit. And then the VIP projections. This is the prop projections, 17 units. Even if you did not access these or have access to these, take away 17 units, you're still up 31 units in NFL over 11 weeks. And every single Monday, I have to have this conversation again because people did not profit the way they should. Not everybody, at least. You feeling me? What's up, man? Good morning, Jack. Been rolling with this cat for 2 years. I appreciate it, man. It really changed my relationship I have with betting. Learned more from him about betting than the picks he serves up. Yes, that's the goal, man. I love it. Thank you, Vincent. It did cook. It was a long rant, but thank you. Yeah, I'm behind on chat comments too, but I want people to just want people to win, man. Just want people to win. Trying to speed through some of these comments here. All right, let's get to it. Let's make some more picks. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Like, let me grab the most recent post. Like, here was the VIP post. It was this photo with a link to the actual picks, like a picket link or whatever those are called. So it just tells you what to play. It gives you a link so you can open up the play. And like these went cash, Brissett. 2 garbage time touchdowns in the last 5 or 6 minutes of the game, 57 pass attempts, and like a 30-point loss. Like, this should have cashed. We should have had that 4-0 sweep. So yeah, we make it about as clean as possible. As clean as possible. All right. Tonight, CD Lamb, long reception, 25.5 was what I posted a few days ago. An absolute dub. Yeah, I know. Preach. It was an absolute dub of a pick because this line has moved to 26.5 virtually all books. But I'll tell you what, CD Lamb, 26.5. I believe it's still 12 of 13 games with Dak over the last 2 seasons. This is my play of the night. If you've tuned in, if you sat through all of that, get better at betting ranting, I'm telling you right now, my friends, he has gone absolutely bonkers at this number. I like it again. I'm not concerned. Geno Smith, I think, throws an interception for the 8th game out of 10 tonight. Yeah, and I think we could probably start our parlays off with stuff like this. George Pickens, what I'm looking at here is the trends and insights tool. I like this for NBA more than NFL, but it definitely puts me on like certain plays. It gives me a compass. Like Ferguson, I know he's averaged 6.2 catches per game. He's had 5+ in 7 of 9 games, so on and so forth, right? But NBA, it's much better for NBA. I'm telling you right now. Like I know now LaMelo 8+ assists in 7 of 7 games. He's averaging 9.86. I could click his name and look at his player card, so on and so forth. Let's build one out. So for Monday Night Football, I like the -3 for the Cowboys. I can't grab 3. Making me do this. Yeah, I guess we could just roll out the money line. Let's go to. Do they have? I know FanDuel has a really cool market now where they let you do long catch milestones, like 20 plus, 30 plus. So the 20 plus is pretty darn cool for CD race to. Okay, so they don't have it. Probably just looks like a big blob that I'm scrolling past. That's okay. We'll run long reception there. Does it let? No, it won't let me run that one. All right, forget that. We'll skip that one. Let's go to passing props. Give me Geno for a pick. No, that's a passing touchdown. Geno pick. There we go. I mean, I know. Again, a lot of people absolutely love to go nuts. You want so much more out of your little lays, or at least you don't like these. But like Cowboys off a bye, Quinnen Williams is there. Overshawn's returning. They traded for another linebacker. Can't even remember who. They really tried to patch up their defense over the bye week. The Raiders are horrific. I don't know how they've won any games. I'm going to be real. So if the defense improves for the Cowboys, the offense remains the same. Like, how is this a spread of 3.5? I really like this play. So Logan Wilson, thank you. I couldn't remember who it was. I knew they had gotten somebody else. So, Overshawn potentially returning, Logan Wilson, Quinnen Williams, like they have improved their defense. Quinnen Williams is a legit signing, like a defensive changing signing. Now, I talked about this on, I don't know, another show. Javonte first quarter. I saw somebody bring it up in chat. So Javonte on the season, do they have? Give me a moment. Okay, so I've got his over-under here at 17.5. FanDuel allows me to grab. Oh, no, here it is. Let's go at this. Like, I know. So Javonte Williams has had 20-plus rushing yards in every single first quarter game this season. I think 9 of 9 games. He averages the most first quarter carries in the NFL. It's just under 6 per first quarter. The Cowboys constantly start every game trying to pound the rock, and he does pretty darn good in the first quarter to set up the play action. And then virtually every single game, it turns into a shootout because their defense can't stop anybody. So what do? They're like, man, let's not run as much. Let's just start throwing the football as CD and George Pickens. It happens all the time. You Cowboys fans out there, I'm sure you watch this occur every single week. Defense has returned to potentially an average level after their trades. Matchup's great. I could see the Cowboys winning. I could see Javonte 15-plus rushing yards. I could see him at 20-plus rushing yards for the 10th game out of 10 games this season. Absolutely. So I think this is a great start. And I know not a lot of people are liking a plus 218, but like, what is wrong with this? Like, why? Is it because you need to get, what is this? It doesn't even tell me. Maybe I got to be logged in. Parlay legs, minimum total min bet odds apply. Yeah, but it's not telling me what those are. Like, whatever it is, I should have logged in first, and maybe I got logged out talking too long. If it's like making me get to a plus 300 to apply the boost, why do you think that is? Because they're saying you got to have 4 legs to get to and a plus 300. They say that for a friggin' reason. Because these, a plus 218 with 3 really solid plays, have a higher implied probability of cashing. And they know that if I start adding more legs, because, George Pickens 50 plus is free, 40 plus is free to get to a 300 plus 300 to apply that, the boost. They know that the likelihood of this cashing has just gone down dramatically. And people can't help themselves. I got to apply that boost. Okay, here's can I give you a little tip? Let's say you're willing to spend $20 on a parlay tonight. How about this? Okay? You make your longer odds parlay for $5. You've got a $15 parlay with a higher implied probability of cashing. How about what if you just went Javante and Cowboys money line, or Cowboys alt spread, Geno and Javante first quarter at plus a 105. Like, you can run out a higher implied probability parlay for a $15, and then you make a plus 1,000 for $5 just to have fun. Be willing to lose that 5. It's going to lose. It's a plus 1,000. The likelihood of that thing cashing is quite low. So, the problem is, I feel like nobody thinks like that. So that's why I go on these tangents, because I want people to have these different trains of thought. I got $20 to throw away tonight just to burn on a parlay. Okay, well, make 2 parlays, but not 2 for 20. You're still spending the same $20. You're just making like a crazy parlay for fun. One with the friends in the group chat. And then you've got one where it's like, all right, I'm going to try to make a little quiche with this one. Meanwhile, I would tell you that if you're putting $20 down on a parlay, your unit better be $200, right? Because you're doing $200 on a straight pick, and then you've got a tenth of a unit to burn on parlays tonight, which would be 20. If you're spending 20 on parlays tonight and only 50 on straight picks, you're doing it so wrong, it's not even funny. And if you're doing, $10, $20 on parlays tonight, and your unit is also 10 or 20 for straight picks, you're going to lose all your money long term. You will never stop depositing into sportsbooks if that's how you bet. I'm just saying it right now. 99% of you will not, unless you bink one of those crazy ones. And then long term, you might even give it back. I'm going to be real with you. Everybody does. Miguel, that is why every single Monday I talk the way I do. I am constantly trying to teach and educate on Mondays, because every single Sunday people lose control. And then I'm like, hey, y'all, come on, come down the hall in room 7. I got coffee and donuts. Sit down, find a seat. Meeting starts at 9. I feel like that's what the 9 a.m. live show has become. Come on down the hall, everybody. Room 7 on your left. Oh man, I cracked myself up. Everybody does, Curtis. That's how they get you. So if I'm trying to hit a boost tonight, got to get the 300 or something. This is pretty good. I like this one here. I think this is pretty solid. Coffee and cinnamon rolls. Yeah, let's go. I prefer donuts, but I hear you. 777. Oh my goodness, 777 viewers. What are the likes at over there on YouTube today? Are they any good? I haven't even asked for one today, I don't think. We got 400 people watching, 40 minutes into the show, 132 likes. Those are rookie numbers. What are we doing? Got to pump it up, my friends. Help your boy. Trying to look for my notes here on the side. Hey, thank you very much, Jay Witz. Thank you. How is Williams' first quarter rushing a plus 103 on DK? What is it, for 20 plus? Yeah, it's kind of nuts. I mean, I love it. I'm telling you right now, I wish it were more widely available, because the J Whale here at 20 plus, cashing in every single game this season. I love it, man. Where's the milestone? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason you can't run that out if you choose. I think the 15 is just a nice a nice addition for a parlay. That's all. That's all. That's all I'm getting at. But like straight picks, yeah, 20 plus. What's wrong with it? Over 17 and a half. I love. Nah, Sundays are not a D-Gen's paradise. It's a sportsbook's paradise. You got it twisted, buddy. Cowboys by $1 million for Nealon. Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to play into that narrative, but I just had a player pass away. You know? Cowboys, Dak dedicating the game to Nealon tonight. I'm just saying, man, like the Cowboys coming off a bye, they've got that emotion behind them. They've got the trades for their defense. They're facing the Raiders. I think the Cowboys minus 3.5 ain't enough. Cowboys money line free. Nothing's free in betting. That's a poor choice of words. No, I already have posted they're inside Discord right now. You have the model for this game. It's already live. It's sitting there in Discord since Tuesday night. So go check that out. You would have seen the Cowboys minus 3 on Tuesday night. I posted a play for CD and for Javonte, I don't know, 48, 72 hours ago, sitting there in Discord. What I'm doing here is I'm literally just trying to support the Discord. I'm trying to support the public. This is my support show. I'm trying to help everyone out on this show. Monday, Thursday, Sunday live shows. It's me helping the community out the best that I can. But no, I'm not going to take anything I talk about in the show and then repost it. Defeats the purpose. Ladder for Javonte first quarter, not bad. It's not bad. I'm with you. I don't mind it. Yeah, I mean, you could guys. Here's the thing. I mean, you guys can go nuts with the parlays tonight. And again, like I would rather chase listen, there's 2 different ways to go about it. You can do you got $10 to burn on parlays tonight. Again, a higher entry, a higher wager parlay on a lower hanging fruit one, like the one I've kind of built on the stream. And you save a couple doll hairs to chase the dragon. And you throw in Dak Prescott. You've got, CeeDee Lamb for a long catch or yardage. You've got a yardage play for Pickens, Bowers. You run it back on the other side, 5+ catches. It's like you can add a bunch of stuff, be at a plus 1,000. You got $1. You just kind of throw it away on that just for fun. Yeah, I mean, listen, I agree. I would not be shocked if the Cowboys lose. The Cowboys are 3-6-1. The Raiders are 2-7. Like, these are bad teams. But I do think the reason why the Cowboys have been bad is their defense. I think over the bye week, adding Quinnen Williams and Logan Wilson and getting Overshawn back today, I think that this defense will be much improved. I think it's going to be, at the very least, an average defense. I don't think they're worst in the NFL. And if all they do is improve a little bit with the offensive power they have this year, I think some wins are coming for the Cowboys fans. Coming off a bye is always huge. It's always huge. I think so too, T. I think so too. It's going to be an emotional game for the Cowboys with Nealon. Yeah, Marshawn. I couldn't remember his first name. Marshawn Nealon. They lost a player. They lost someone from their family over the bye week, and they traded for a bunch of defensive players over the bye week, and they're coming off the bye facing a garbage Raiders team. I think they win this one. I think they can win it by a touchdown or more. Thank you to the 800 people tuned in today. Thank you. Seriously. That's pretty cool, man. You guys are goated. We got a great community. This is the type of game where I think it could actually surprise a little bit with how good it could be betting on. I think there's some interesting angles for tonight. I do. Just had a nice little uptick in likes on the video too. Thank you for that. Sure, that's a good point, Rick. There's no debate. I think you could probably look at tonight and like, what if you're like, all right, donuts, I don't want to play the Cowboys money line. Well, take them out. Again, like I'm just trying to show y'all, like you don't got to go crazy for this stuff. I mean, listen, I'm worried Gino's going to be locked in tonight. Oh, take him out. Why can't you run this? You know what I'm feeling? Or you know what I'm saying? Do you feeling what I'm saying? It's totally screwed up. You know what I mean? You feeling me? You smell what I'm cooking? I needed a third cup of coffee for a better analogy. Like, I know everybody wants to chase so many crazy plays. So many crazy plays. By the way, this has cashed in 8 of 9 weeks at a minus 110. This is cashed in 8 of 9 weeks at a minus 110. Just keeping it simple. I know everybody wants to go crazy and build a ridiculous play. But Pickens at 40 plus has been free. I mean, 50 plus has been free. You know, you want better odds? Play 50 plus if you want. I'm just trying to get y'all to look at this stuff a little differently. Like I know it's unpopular. Plus 118, 50 plus. Like I know it's unpopular. I get it. Like I could make a lot more money for my business and myself. By the way, I check it out. Lowering the desk. I'm done standing. Like I know my business would be better off if I'm sitting here banging away at like these long plays so that I cash one and then I market it. And I'm like, hey, y'all, look at my plus 1,000. You know, that's not what I do. I want you to be profitable. And like, why do so many people overlook this stuff? I mean, how about that? Like, again, you got, $20 to burn tonight. All right. 15 goes on this bad boy, and then, 15 on this minus 110 or this 18 goes on this $20 unit. You put down 18, you save $2 and you build out a crazy one. You build out a plus 2,000. And on your plus 2,000, you leave these two legs off. Okay? You leave them off. These two don't go on the long one. If this cashes, great. If it doesn't, you don't want them to also burn the lotto. Do you feel me? Like that is something a lot of people screw up is like you'll make your picks for tonight and then you'll include the same picks on the lotto. It's like, why? Why are we doing that? Like you just kind of hurt yourself twice. Whoops. Oh, Slam's receptions. There you go. You can just low-hanging fruit your way through this. It's crazy. It's crazy. I know people are, listen, Dustin, I'm not going to call anybody out. I'm not even going to say anything. Whatever. Let people say what they want. I don't care. People are ridiculous. There's a lot of ways to make money tonight. There's a lot of ways to make money. I hope I'm getting the juices flowing here. Hey, Mitch, I don't have access to 15 plus. Okay, I get it. Well, then you're going to have to do something different. Think through this stuff however you want to do it. There's a lot of ways to build this stuff out. I don't know them all off the top of my head. But I'm sure you can figure it out. Whew. 53 minutes in. I was going to do NBA. I want to make an NBA cheat sheet, and I kind of want to make as I've just been thinking about it here for the last like 3 minutes, like an NFL parlay pieces sheet for tonight, so that you all can, here's the thing. I spit out the knowledge I could today. I try to get you to be a disciplined better. And then I know that there's going to be a bunch of people today that just shoot from the hip tonight. And if I can, at the very least, provide you with a sheet that will put you in a better position to win when you build your craziness, then I'll still have felt better. So I think what I'm going to go do right now, instead of the last 10 minutes being NBA, I'm going to go work on those sheets, get those out to the VIPs. One of them will probably end up on social media at some point today if I get around to it. But I want to post those for the VIPs. And I think what I might do is like provide a couple suggested parlays. Like, here, look at low-hanging fruit. Look at this example. Just so that you will understand a little bit more if you struggle to understand it and comprehend it through today's show. So I would give me an hour or two to finish those for the VIPs. I'll alert those. And I don't know. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. I'm going to be back tomorrow, Tuesday morning's video, as always, for Thursday night football. It's more of like a first look. Here's what I'm thinking about the game. Here's how I'm, thinking about betting on it. Wednesday's video is the first look for, oh my gosh, Jason. Hey. Wednesday's video is about it's the first look for week 12, Sunday games. And then Thursday, I'll be back for a live show at 9 a.m. Friday, you get the prop picks video, and Saturday, you get the touchdown picks video. Now, this past weekend, I posted both of those videos on Saturday. I think I'm going to post both of those Friday this time, Friday morning. So I'll have them out for you earlier. Gives them 2 days to accrue more views. Helps me on the YouTube side of things. And then Saturday, I don't know if I'm going to have anything. And then I'll be back Sunday morning for the live show. Love y'all. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for watching. If you want the VIP, it's down below. Jason, thanks for the 10 spot for the cup of coffee and the apple fritter. Thank you very much for the kindness. That's very generous of you. You too, Jason Stripe. Both Jasons coming in hot today with the tip jar. Thank you very much for that. I do appreciate that. That's pretty cool. 2 Jasons with 2 tips today. Huh. What are the odds? VIP link down below. First link, it's the Tails link. If you like it, whether or not you click it or not, I'm here for you here on YouTube. And have yourselves a wonderful day, my friends. Take care. Good show.